set on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off play action on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. Oh, there's the ball. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, shot to clear. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Hayden. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got his man. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They took it 71 yards down the field, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. to the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there. If your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Horn. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. He wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. Slings it downfield. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Discards a man. Off he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buffs. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his own 20. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Sanders. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Now sliding to his left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
Catch in the middle, it's Horn. Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their first of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on second down. Quickly complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's looking deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks, and the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Sanders. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the He wants to start this drive with a pass. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the field.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. And the shot to clears are rolling down the field. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Swings it out to his running back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll give it to him again. Finds a crease at the 20. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that's another shot to clear.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter, and this defense will start the fourth on its heels.
Colorado, 27. Coastal Carolina, 14.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Pressure coming. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the fourth quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste a timeout. Nice job by the D.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The shot that clears in the hurry up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They want to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to slam in. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Buying some time. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
A third down try for the offense. They want that clock to run. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Buffs! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
33, Coastal Carolina, 21.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the connection.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4.
Let's go!
From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Fires to the big fella, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long and field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Colorado.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down.
Cricket!
Looking for a man, it's Vasco. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Comes out throwing on first down. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.